there are our young lads. They're out there with the instructor back around the back side of that vehicle, telling them the what for. They're going to dig a fire line. And this is the Willamette Players or something like that on the stereo. But don't you know? And yeah, I'm gonna sit right here in the warm of the van, and I want to see what he's telling them. I might have to get out for this. All right, I'm gonna get out then.
Somebody that was able-bodied was drawn at gunpoint and taken out to fight fire. Okay, be quiet and listen. You're making noise. So, yeah, he became famous to save his group of firefighters. He put them into a cave and held them there at gunpoint because they were trying to run for their lives, and ended up actually saving most of them because had they been caught in the fire, well, they'd have burned to death. Nobody wants that. So that's the history of the Pulaski. It's an axe and a digging tool. It's actually one of the most popular ones. A typical crew, we didn't bring a McLeod just because nobody really likes using the McLeod. It's a big flat piece of metal with a rake at one end and a scraping edge on the other. And it's fine in leaf litter if you're in like Maine in a hardwood forest. But yeah, it's pretty hard digging and brushy timber with it. So our typical method of attack we'd use on a fire is we'd actually string out hose, knock the fire down first, and then come back in and trail it afterwards. But luckily enough, we'll start with actual hand trail digging. So any idea on which tool you'd want to go first with, leading your digging line? Actually, usually your power saws would go first, and followed by your Pulaskis, just because you got to chop roots and dig through. You want something narrow, you could have actually even that first, and then your shovels are towards your rear because they're scraping and cleaning up, digging out red rot. Circle up and follow the cut bank, so that way you don't have to worry about falling through trees. Sorry, Jordan, no tree cutting today. He did bring some extra. So, don't worry, we'll loop through and everyone will get a chance to try out different tools and flush out tools in tool order so everyone gets a chance to cut.
Alright, we're getting into action now. And they're supposed to all take a turn at lead. I think he's lead, and then the next person goes. We're talking about a 20-man line. You can see the difference. He's not used to the tool yet. I mean, far enough distance apart that they don't want to whack each other. And then you just follow up. Oh, a couple hours of this, they'll be tired. At least it's not raining. All right, good work, boys. Well, they've made it a goodly distance. And I'm going to swing right around here and walk right on up this fire lane that they've built. I don't have the shoes for this. I'm going to get muddy. But I got to preserve this. It's pretty cool. Look at this. There's no place to walk before, and they got themselves a bike path cut through here. Well, maybe not. Maybe a walking path to start with. I'd have to take out these bigger bushes here. Good workout?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna go or?
Yeah. I just want to catch everybody doing their thing here. Well, I like making trails in the woods, and you are doing it
I mean, I could do it.
in a big way.
Yeah.
What have you been going for half an hour maybe?
They've been digging pretty close to almost an hour now.
Oh,
But
and look at them go.
yeah, no,
They're making it happen.
it's kind of funny, right? It seemed really daunting to get up to that timber line. Yeah.
Really great work, youngins.
So transitioning from like structure over to wildland, so we're kind of talking about like extended duration, long-term events. It's more of a marathon than like a short duration point in time. So that kind of transfers over into our equipment. So like structure fire departments, they have like huge hoses using a lot of water. When you transition into the wildland world, sometimes we're miles away from a water source. So like lightning fires, we'll have it, 2 miles away from the nearest road, and that's where your fire is. That's what you have to work with. So for us, trying to stretch miles of that 2.5-inch hose, it's not feasible, it's not practical, it's basically impossible. So we transition over to smaller diameter hose. And then, so like what you saw there, that was more of like hand crew type of work. Like our company has hand crews, there's 20-man hand crews. That would be a normal thing to work with on fires. And then you have all different sizes, shapes, different kinds of engines. So this is like what we would call a Type 6. Carries 200 gallons, normally 2 people would work off something like this. And then this isn't gonna put out a huge, gigantic fire. We use these for like, they're quick, they're versatile, they can get up onto logging roads and get into like tight spaces. So they catch honestly probably like 90% of our fires. Like most of our fires are on the coastal strip, very small. These can get to them quick and then end up doing good work for us. So just have that piece real quick, and then so talking about fire hose. We can practice aiming for a target and pointing back right there.
Good job,
You're gonna pull save it. All right.
Roll right over it. You guys don't want to throw it.
Then what we've done next
And adjust.
Oh, well,
I was closer. All right, Nick. Be the man.
I told you I've never done this, Johnson. Yeah, where's somebody doing it?
Everybody went to the right. All right. No hitting cones today.
Part of the training. You get to so the big thing is you don't really use a whole lot of force because gravity's working for you. So a lot of you guys think, yeah, because I'm just going to literally let it just fall off my shoulder.
Oh yeah. That's a better way.
Especially because it's rolling downhill and gravity works, right? You've all up with
Gabe wants to try the throw again. No, he was thinking about the bowling. Report. Nice.
That was a tighter roll. I bet you would have got it.
And then he showed them how to step on the hose to tighten it up, and we got some people butterflying it. Already down here.
How do we do it? We undo our thing, and then
So undo it. So what I normally do is I always just pull this one back out with my hand.
Get it. That way the point comes on out on this one.
we no longer
So that one's free, and then this one.
And then you can go right to the ground.
Ideally, if you're right-handed, you should be able to kind of switch that over.
hold it on my left. Hold this.
Yeah.
Should I hold this side?
kind of like a plane. So I try and have, that looks good. So that's off to your side, that's there, and I try and come up. We'll see how it looks. That wasn't bad. Yeah, it could have been
What?
tighter.
Directly into it. That was terrible. Maybe a little bit.
Let's see if he does it now.
An underhand.
Gotcha.
Underhand.
Sorry, I'm a little new.
The textbook stuff, you want some like requisite knowledge. You want to come into it knowing what's going on, and then a lot of that stuff, the textbook stuff, was like safety stuff. So like the safety, like knowing like what bad sort of things could happen, that's a good thing to know beforehand. But like learning the fine techniques and the details of it, it's very hands-on oriented. Like every fire I go to, I'll try and pick up little things, learn stuff. You learn techniques to find your craft, really. So the meat and potatoes of it, it comes down to doing it hands-on, repetition. The textbook stuff is important because it teaches you how to do it, a generalized idea, and then how to be safe about it so you're not getting yourselves hurt. They used to
Good
just
question, though.
go hire a bunch of